Hello and welcome to Wireframe Rate. Today I'm going to provide a quick overview and demonstration of the new features in WebFrame Pro version 1.2.0. For this demo, I will be using JAMF Pro to demonstrate remote management of the new features. As with all features, these new capabilities can be configured locally through the iOS Settings app. Please see our WebFrame 1.2.0 video for a demonstration of these features managed locally through Settings. This demo begins with a device that is already under management, and WebFrame Pro has been deployed and is managed by JAMF Pro. Please see wireframerate.com for more information on deploying and managing WebFrame Pro from JAMF. While WebFrame Pro 1.2 provides bug fixes across all devices, the new features are focused solely on iPhone X, XS, XS Max, and XR. If you have used WebFrame Pro on one of these devices, you may have noticed a white border at the top of the screen, as seen on the right. The white area of the screen is the result of Apple's Safe Area constraints, providing an area of the screen that will not be obstructed by the Face ID camera array or the rounded corners of the screen. For most uses, we recommend keeping the Safe Area constraints enabled. To provide a better experience though, we have added the ability to change the color of the screen above the Safe Area. The most generally applicable approach is to simply set the frame color to black, which will be the new default setting. To begin, we'll simply copy the sample settings XML from the Wireframe Rate website and paste it into JAMF. As you can see, there are two new keys available. The first is Safe Area Color and is specified as a 6-digit hex code color value. Please note the # or hashtag in front of the 6-digit hex code. It is important that you include this character as different device management products handle key value pairs differently. The example XML already specifies the hex code for black, so I will simply save and apply the new settings. In a few seconds, you'll see the screen of the device update. I can now see a black frame above the safe area. It doesn't look as good in the screen capture software as it does on a physical iPhone, but the black frame blends seamlessly with the camera sensor array and the rounded corners of the new screens. Another option is to choose a color that matches your company's branding. For example, if I wanted to create a kiosk from the Starbucks Progressive Web app, I can configure the frame to use Starbucks Green so that the frame matches the other elements of the site. Looking over at my device, you can now see that the color above the safe area matches the color of the branding elements on the web app. Many modern websites can accommodate the safe area automatically and don't need the browser to compensate for them. Other sites may use large, full-screen imagery that is more suited for a true full-screen experience. If you are using such a site with WebFrame Pro, we have also added a second option to configure the full-screen experience. In Settings, see the new full screen option key and modify the integer value. A value of 0 will enforce safe area constraints. A value of 1 will enable full screen. And a value of 2 will enable a special full screen option that we will discuss in a moment. For now, let's specify a value of 1 and apply the new settings. Looking back at the device, you can see that the green border we configured earlier is gone, but the top of the page is still within the safe area. That is because the Starbucks web app conforms to safe area constraints. However, as I scroll up, you can see that the page now occupies the entire screen, not just the safe area. As I mentioned a moment ago, we have included a final option for more advanced use cases. A full screen option value of 2 will enable a full screen option that will modify the viewport settings of the underlying page. This will prevent pages from detecting and using safe area constraints and will force the page to use the entire screen. While this is not recommended for most users, it is available for more controlled advanced environments. We enable this mode in the same way, specifying a value of 2 for full screen option. Now when I look at my device, you can see that the page reloads, then occupies the true full screen area of the device, completely ignoring the safe area constraints. Please note that when you use this setting, there is a possibility of page elements being obscured by the camera array or the rounded corners. Use this setting with caution. It is best used on cover-style pages that use large imagery that can occupy the full screen without losing any branding or control elements that may lie outside of the safe area. This has been a quick overview of WebFrame Pro 1.2.0. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out wireframerate.com for other videos and information on WebFrame and WebFrame Pro.